Hey guys, Ron Bond, Bondo Build Construction here today. We're working on this split level house again, getting some insulation done, some dense packed cellulose insulation in the walls here. Show you a way that we've been doing it for quite a few years because I don't have a cellulose machine that does dense packing, so I'm going to show you how you can rent a regular machine and you can set this thing up. Actually a fiberglass blowing machine, you can set it up to do dense pack cellulose. That's how I'm going to show you today. You can get them from the box stores and rent these things, and there's a couple tricks that I can show you how we do it, and you get a pretty good dense pack out of it, something that's not going to settle, and I'll show you the process. Thanks for watching. So what we got here today is we're doing some dense pack cellulose, and what we did is we put our sheetrock up on the bottom all the way around this garage, and that's a non-insulated area. I'm going to insulate that section from the back right there, that section. That's why there's no netting, but the rest of it we're insulating from this side. So we put our drywall up halfway, then we put this product here. It's called insulate. It's like a netted material. It lets air out and it's real strong, and you got to staple your studs really good, all your studs. Sometimes I'll glue it. I'll actually take a little roller and roll the glue right on there like some wood glue, and that works even better. But we stapled it real good. I got a pneumatic stapler and we stapled the living crap out of it. So I like to put the drywall up halfway, that way you don't have to net the whole thing. This is a roll of that insul tarp or insul web. You can get this online. You can see right straight through it. It's really strong, really good stuff. So put that up on there, staple it really good. I mean, you gotta staple about every inch. I do. Or glue it. Staple it less and glue it, like I said. So then first step is you wanna just take your insulation machine and fill your cavities. You know, cut some holes in it with a Stanley knife. We can knife the hose up in there to the top, and then you knife the hose down into the bottom, and just fill your cavity. It's a loose fill, but you can get a lot of material in there, but it's not dense packed yet. So that's step one that we do, and we did that yesterday. We went ahead and filled everything up. Like I said, we didn't dense pack. We started dense packing, but I'm gonna backtrack and show you how we do it because it's kind of neat, and might save you some money and some time. All these outlets, we just cover them right up. Maybe make a slit along the side so that the cellulose don't come out. This is a mess. I mean, stuff gets everywhere, so be prepared for that. Very messy doing the dense pack cellulose, but it's really good stuff. This cellulose goes around wires. It really works really good. So much better than fiberglass. And it's a good air barrier. This is some sections that we did yesterday. I mean, this is gonna spring right back at you. It should feel like a pillow. It should spring right back. You can see it's kind of puffing out. See how it's puffing out? That means it's a good pack. You should be able to push that and it should spring right back. Like we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did the top there, did the bottom. Over to here, my lighting's bad. 8, 9, 10. We got about 10 bays done yesterday. So we pre-filled everything. We got about 10 bays dense packed. You can see that that's bulging right out there. And you get it any better than that, you're not going to get the sheetrock on. So that's how I know it's good. When you really got to struggle to push the sheetrock in, you know it's not going to settle on you. You're getting a good dense pack on it. That's how I tell you. You're supposed to have I think 4 pounds per square foot of material in there, which is quite a bit. But you can get it pretty good with this Attic Cat machine here. This one here is just this Attic Cat thing. You can rent it at your box stores. It's a fiberglass blowing machine. I'm going to show you how to set it up in a minute. don't work. Faster. Faster.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Way faster. I hate not having a remote. It's fucking blowing a lot of material though, which is good and bad, you know. As long as it don't clog up on it. Fucking see how much is coming out?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wasn't doing that yesterday.
No.
You're like, oh shit.
Alright, let her eat. Dude, this ain't gonna take us very long. We can keep it at that setting and not clog it up. That filled fast.
Ready?
Yeah, let her rip.
You done?
No? Not yet. Dude, it's fucking, no, keep going.
Oh,
I'm just saying how good it's working good.
Yeah.
Look at that. this hose in there too. Shine it down on this hose for a minute. Shine it on here so you can see how I'm knifing it in and out. Yep. There.
Pretty boring video.
It'll be better. I can narrate, like talk during the video and explain. I can add audio to it. Sometimes I'll do it that way. Definitely speak as much with this mask on.
Fall down or something to make it interesting.
Home Depot is gonna hate me. All these homeowners doing Dence pack cellulose for their machine.
Right. Here.
I still got material.
There's nothing coming out.
No, there's not.
Did I give you my photography rate?
No, it didn't. I thought you'd be working for free just because you're famous
Probably
now.
should've.
Now you're going to be famous.
Yeah.
You'll be YouTube
all,
famous.
all 90 people.
Yeah.
I'm sure they turned this off 45 minutes ago.
I got some videos with like, one video with 5,000 views. Believe it or not, concrete.
Alright.
Yeah.
Did you tell them the more stuff you have in the garage, the easier it is to work?
Yeah. Here we go. You can kind of see how puffy it is looking down through there. Puffs right out there. That should spring right back at you. See how firm that is? It's like a My Pillow. Yeah.
Mike Lindell should do this.
We're getting a good Dence pack there. With an Owens Corning Attic Cat machine. I don't know if it's Owens Corning. Yeah, Owens Corning. The Attic Cat. She's powerful. Believe it or not. So this is where we ended up with the tape. About 3/4 of the way closed with the zip tape. See how that hole, maybe 4 or 5 inches of hole open, and it worked really good. We only had one clog and that was my fault. I'm not moving quick enough. That's how you do it. You gotta block that entrance off right there with zip tape. It held all day too. The zip tape didn't come off. Worked pretty good. Arctic cat. So guys, here's the pipe that we use for dense packing the cellulose. Just a clear hose. It's pretty rigid. It doesn't bend. It bends. It's flexible, but it's stiff enough where you can knife it up through the wall. I had to tape it there. It had a kink in it. What you need right here is an adapter to get from that muffler pipe to that. So, I mean, go to your box store and grab some adapters. That's just a Fernco fitting, that rubber fitting. Clamp it all together. This is what you need to deduct from the 3-inch hose down to, I think that's about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches probably. That's actually 1.5 inches, yeah, about 1.5 inches hose, flexible hose. I cut the angle on the end like that, so it knifes up through. I've had this hose for years, done a ton of walls with it, dense pack cellulose walls. Just wanted to show you how that hose is configured. So when you make that up, when you're blowing these cellulose walls, dense packing them, that's what you want right there.